Fight number 3 on the card. Let's start again with the red corner. And joining us out of the red corner, put your hands together for George Iosefa-le.
It is the 25th of August 2018. Welcome to Isaac Peach Boxing Trading with Punches. Trading with Punches? I think that's right. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but oh well. I am Benjamin Rort, and we've just got Grace from his... Grace? He graces his presence here.
Sorry?
You just graced us with your presence.
I have graced you with my presence.
How's it going tonight?
Swimmingly, now I've been to the toilet.
There's that nice relief afterwards.
It is.
Now
Benji, tell us, what's going to happen in this fight? I know you keep a close eye on the local fight scene. Look at those shorts straight away, or those trunks straight away. I'm excited.
Oh yeah. Those shiny shorts, they're blinding me. That's the key thing for this fight.
That is bling, right?
That is bling.
Those are shorts that Floyd Mayweather would probably be proud to wear.
Hey, that's shorts that I would wear. I'll just wear them at home.
I think I saw them down at the disco the other night.
Do they still feed disco these days?
Yeah. Well, you know,
obviously you just said it.
Well, it's a retro.
Very retro. Jacob Hiko is coming into the blue corner.
Well, Jacob Hikoi gets an A+ for shorts.
Now, we've had a couple of power cuts tonight, but hopefully everything is going to stay on point from here onwards.
What's that, Benji?
We've had a couple of power cuts here tonight, but hopefully we'll be fine from here onwards.
As I said before, I tend to, in these corporate fights, I tend to go on looks, just purely on looks. So I've seen those shorts from George Hikoi, and straight away, he's the guy. I think he's going to win this fight based on the shorts.
Oh yeah, the shorts. He has to go to those shorts. And like, look at his opponent though. He's just as big as Solomon as was before.
Yeah, in fact, George Iosefa-le, he looks like he's actually struggling to put his shorts on. He looks relaxed though. I tell you what though, you don't wear shorts like that unless you're confident of winning.
Former scientist. The scientist here in the red corner.
In the red corner?
Yeah, in the red corner. He's a scientist.
What's his name?
George Iosefa-le.
He is. Let's just call him George.
Yes, it's George. A teacher.
Top marks for Jacob Hikoi for taking this fight. He's a teacher, so I feel like we should call him Mr. Hikoi.
Yeah, Mr. Hikoi. Yes, sir. I did do my homework. So we've got the scientist versus the teacher. This is actually quite interesting. Oh, nice.
That's good to see. Bit of sportsmanship. A nice hug before they attempt to beat the crap out of each other.
Now, I wonder if there was some science going into these shiny shorts, though.
Maybe it's done to blind the opponent.
Oh wow! The blue corner has actually
sneaky little check hook there from Jacob Hikoi to start with.
Mr. Hikoi.
Mr. Hikoi, yeah, absolutely. He's just pumping that jab out.
Well, however, he doesn't have a good head movement.
Oh boy!
But nice power.
Oh, nice right hand there from George. Mr. Hikoi took that one fairly well.
It's pretty even at the moment because they're both landing. So
it does. They both look a little nervous, a little tentative. Oh boy!
And here comes the scientist, like just landing some hooks, not hooks, some jabs.
Oh, nice counter right there from Mr. Hikoi.
See, this is the fights that we'll all be waiting for.
Overhand, sort of sweeping right hand from the scientist.
I guess they've actually done a lot of training because it looks like they've fought before. And wow, that was a quick.
They both still look a little bit tentative.
But Jake, Mr. Hiko, he has got quick hands with that jab.
I was just going to say, he's deceptively fast. Some of those bigger guys, they are often quite fast. I mean, I think back to Andy Ruiz, who fought Joseph Parker. He was very, very fast guy.
Now, these guys have very granite gins. Gins? I need a gin after this.
Mr. Hickory, he wore that a couple of right hands pretty well. It looks fairly friendly in there.
But both of them, they've got really good chins because they're both receiving quite heavy shots.
They did look heavy, but remember, I guess they've got a lot of adrenaline coursing through their veins. That nervous energy, that means they'll probably be taking punches that they ordinarily might hurt, but due to the adrenaline, they'll sort of work on through that.
Now, what would you be saying to them in this, in between these rounds? Because they're both doing quite well, but I feel like the red corner's doing a little bit more. It's
so hard. What do you tell someone who's a corporate fighter? I'd be telling them either literally one thing, maybe just throw a jab more, throw your right hand. One kind of instruction.
Like, keep it simple.
Keep it really simple. Maybe for Hikoi, Mr. Hikoi, keep your punches up.
And I think the scientist, I think it's just more go for the body by the sounds of it, because that's all he's been doing so far.
Yeah, he did hit Mr. Hikoi with a couple of nice right hands in the last round.
And now he's moving quite nicely.
Using a lot of movement and then pumping that jab off nicely right now. Mr. Hikoi just smiles at him to say, is that all you got?
Just a mosquito. A mosquito.
You do get the feeling that Mr. Hikoi is just looking for one big shot to load up on, whereas maybe the scientist just looking to outwork him a bit more.
Just like out-punch to just win the round.
That's right. Get out of dodge.
And you can see that Mr. Hikoi is just trying to go for that power shot to end it all. Oh! Is Mr. Hikoi in trouble?
No! That just made Mr. Hikoi angry.
You don't want to piss off a
teacher.
And
he caught him with a big right hand!
He's in trouble!
George gets on his bike, slaps his gloves together, says, I want more of that. I'm sure he doesn't really want more of that.
Well, he did a little bit of a run and he got to get some composure back into him. And he seems to be fine now.
Looked like a fight just broke out here.
They need to be careful not to get back
another
into
nice right hand from Mr. Hikoi. Whoa, boy! Another right hand to follow up.
Oh, another right hand.
Wow! Oh! And that right hand, right on the bell, stunned the scientist. No hug at the end of that round.
No, there won't be any cuddling tonight after that. I think it's about even this time round.
I think
after this round 2, the blue corner's got it, so I say it's even fight.
I do too. I think George, the scientist, I think he threw more punches, but I think the cleaner, harder punches in that round clearly came from the gloves of Mr. Hikoi.
So, who's going to win this last round? The scientist or the teacher?
It's too close to call. If you've got to make a call, I'm going to go for the teacher.
You have to pay respects for the teacher.
I think the teacher shook the scientist in that round with his power. I think he shook him up a bit.
Well, the power of the shiny shorts from the scientist will come into play today.
Will they? And, the scientist has moved a lot in the ring. But the question you have to ask is, does that take something out of him?
Well, here we go. The scientist has just came straight back in with a jab. He's doing quite well using his reach.
Oh, Mr. Hikoi looks like he's getting his groove on, even a little bit of body movement there. Now he's starting to stalk the scientist. Knows he can hurt him.
I see the scientist doesn't have that much of a power as he did in the first round. He's probably getting a little bit tired.
A little bit tired. He's breathing quite heavy, funnily enough. And Mr. Hikoi, the heavier guy, he looks fairly okay at this point.
He could probably go another extra couple of rounds.
Probably.
He probably still has some heavy breathing, but it's still not compared.
Oh, nice right hand from the scientist.
And we're going to go into a brawl. The scientist lands an overright. Another overright. He's shaking.
Oh, he's shaking the scientist. Mr. Hikoi with a big right hand there. The scientist holds on.
They both were a little bit shaken at that one point.
I think they were. I think they both hurt each other there.
This is quite an even fight. I don't know who's going to take this out.
It could come down to the final minute of the final round.
And
nice right hand from the scientist.
Oh,
Another nice
again.
right hand from the scientist.
Again, it's just like the scientist has got nice connecting punches over the right hand. Maybe scientist is a little bit, just a little bit.
Both
doing
guys
more.
taking a breather there.
Now, final 10 seconds.
This is it. Oh,
Oh, keep running, keep running.
kidney shot. I think a tough fight, but I think I'm going to have to give this to the scientist. I
Yeah.
think he just did a little bit better in that final round.
I think that final round was the deciding round. I completely agree with you.
Oh, and now he does a little dance to celebrate.
It's just like the shiny shorts gave him all the luck, you know?
I think the shiny shorts might have just seen him home.
Now, will this mean that the teacher will get a bit of a detention from this fight?
I don't know. Now they have another nice manly hug. They both look glad it's over, and why not? They both threw a lot of punches. Good to see that kind of sportsmanship at the end of the round.
Having a little bit of a bromance right there.
It looks like a bromance has broken out in the ring. I really believe the MC is about to sell me a second-hand car. Have I got a deal for you?
Two Demios and a Swift.
Here we go.
A
Here we
split
go.
decision.
This does not surprise me, folks.
A split decision to the red corner, the scientist.
The scientist did take out the teacher.
And the teacher will have a detention tonight.
He will. 200 lines. I must throw my jab more. A great effort from both guys. Very entertaining fight. Crowd went nuts.
And the scientist has cooked up a recipe. Not cooked up a recipe. Mixed up a explosion for us.
He has mixed up
Chemical reaction.
quite the chemical reaction. Congratulations to both men, but I think the right man had his hand raised at the end of the night.
Exactly.
I mean, if he's not going to sell me a second-hand car, he's definitely owns a strip club.